What's up, G? Real talk with Jim Moss. Back
We'll
at it
talk with
again.
Jeremiah. What's up, bro?
Chilling,
And today's
man.
video
I ain't just sitting over here thinking about all the fathers.
is brought to you by what Mark just said, the fathers. Does fathers matter? Do fathers still matter?
Yeah.
That is the question. Do fathers still
It's
matter?
like,
You
it depends on who you ask, it seems like these days.
very true. Very, very true.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask these days, man. I really feel like fathers, we took a back seat to the punishment. Like, we've been getting beat for years, man. Like, well, I'm not particularly a father. I'm not per se a father. But just looking around, just seeing how fathers get treated in general, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't get no type of respect. Like when Father's Day come around, it's like, oh yay, the Father's Day. You get socks and Q-tips and tissue and shit, and a pat on the back. You're doing a great job. Like moving on to the next holiday.
But that's
Mother,
not the worst part, though.
it's like,
That's not even
what's
the
the
worst
worst
part.
part?
The worst part is that you got some single mothers, single by choice, out here or can't get along with a
Yeah.
man, who are trying to celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day, saying they are the mother and the father. Like seriously, you're the mother and the
Yeah.
father. So you're okay with putting down hundreds of thousands and millions of men out here who are good fathers. You're okay with putting them down, saying that you're better at being a father than a man is, but yet you are their only mother. Like I don't understand that logic.
You know, some of the women, yeah, it might be different reasons why they say that. Some of them father might have passed away,
Right,
and
right.
and they had to take the place of a father and a mother. And but the ones that have that option to have their, the father in their life, and they won't let them, and they say things like that, spiteful stuff, and say things like that. Those the women right there, I can't stand, man. Like
It's
if he was,
disrespectful.
if he, yeah, it is disrespectful, especially if the father was trying and you wouldn't let him, see his kids or help do anything. You just want to be spiteful and keep his kids away from him because of how you feel. Like those type of women, I can't stand those type of women, man.
Yeah, man.
I really
You gotta
can't.
think. A father is key and so important in a child's life growing up. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
protection, provision. You know what I mean? A father's love cannot be replaced by a mom's love. Just like a mom's love can't be replaced by a father's love. But yeah, do fathers matter? And it's sad that we even have to ask that
yeah,
question. Do fathers matter? Because it's like you just you just don't know where everything's going at. But I'll tell you one thing: the nuclear family, mother, father, child, that's what's important in society. That's what builds strong, confident societies that work for everyone. But you take the fathers out,
yeah,
things start to crumble because then they complain about the patriarchy, saying that the patriarchy is not what people say it is. They got this notion, or they want to say that it's men that are controlling everything, and they suck, and they're evil, and they're bad, and blah 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 blah. Blah. But there's always been a patriarchy system in place. There's never been a matriarchy system in place, except for single household places like the fucking hood. Not saying that
yeah,
you have a lot of mothers that had to do it by themselves, and I take my head off to that. But you have some mothers that just couldn't get along with a man, and that dude had
yeah,
two choices. He had two choices. He either physically get in some kind of physical altercation with her, or he leave.
mm-hmm.
And a lot of people chose to leave. Well, a lot of people were pushed away. And it's like,
Yeah.
you can't expect me to have this amazing relationship with my child if you are the one that's getting in between me and my daughter or me
Yeah.
and my son. You are trying your best to keep me from being a father because you're selfish and you're angry. And I think it's a shame, man.
Most of the time, that is the reasons why. I think there's a lot of reasons why men don't want to come around. I mean, granted, you got kids, you got to do whatever it takes. But when you going through so much stuff to feel like you're getting exhausted from dealing with the mother, you're not even seeing a kid. You're going through all this with the mother, and you got to
with
get
the
past
mother.
that to see the kid. By the time you get to the kid, it's like you sleep on the couch watching the kids. Like,
yeah,
you're tired, man.
You're not even just tired. You pissed.
You're exhausted.
You pissed.
Hell yeah. Man, it's so many of our friends, bro, that I see post about their baby mothers, and they be so angry with them. Like, I never seen anger like this from my friends when in my life. When it comes to their baby mothers, it's just like, what are they doing? Like, and the guys I know that talk about their baby mother, they're good guys, man. They take care of their children, like they don't have no problem with that. But it's, why do I have to deal with you the way you want me to deal with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to take care of my kid, be cordial with you and go about my day. Either they still got feelings, they see you treating another woman nice, or they want to make an issue about, oh, you got that woman around my kid, and I don't like her. It's always something. It's always something that they try to cause a rift between you seeing your kids. I don't think it's fair. Child support. I don't think the child support, the system is not made for. And most of the time, we see black men going through this with child support. Like, it's never in y'all favor, man. It's just crazy how they do black men when it comes to child support. You know what I'm saying? And I'm around good guys, and I see them struggling, going through it, and it's like, they can't catch a break from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the women just eat it up. They eat it up. They do whatever they want to get whatever they want, and they don't care about what you want or what you need.
Yeah.
They want to make you feel how they feel, off their feelings. They're being hurt. The emotions and feelings just get in the way of actually solving the issue and the problem. Like, it's crazy, man. You can talk more about, does fathers matter, because you are a father and you have been put in situations where if it's like you didn't matter,
right?
And they don't care if how you living, as long as they get what they want from you. It's not how you doing, do you need anything? It's none of that. It's, I need this, I need that. Well, I got this going, I don't care. Just get me what I need. Like, it's not about you. And you can speak on your, experiences from, if you feel like you was treated, fairly as a father.
Yeah, man. One thing I've noticed, even when I was even younger, or whatever, I didn't understand it until I got older, till I figured out, till I really seen it and figured out what I was seeing. What I was seeing when I was younger, even now, is that women have weaponized the court system and the police against men. They've used them as weapons. They know that if they call the police and they get into an argument, even if she's in the right or she's in the wrong, if she calls the police, they're coming up there and they're going to ask the guy to leave, or they're going to take him out of there in cuffs or voluntarily, but usually they're going to take him out there in cuffs. And she will use that to try to put her foot on his neck because she wants to be the boss. She wants to do what she wants to do. And the problem with it is it doesn't work. And you're not hurting the father so much, you're hurting your kids. And you're going to use the excuse that he did this, he did that. Or they use the excuse where I was abused. Is there a report, a police report? No, I didn't call the police. Then how do we know that you were abused? Because he said this to me, he said that to me. Like, okay, you both said it to each other. But My thing is that women
Yeah.
have always, and it seems I've always, since I've been alive, to use the courts and the police against the very men that they say aren't doing what they're supposed to do as a father. But you're the ones that's getting them locked up. You're the ones that's keeping on child support and keep money out of their kids' mouth and put it into your pocket.
I feel like
But
Jesus
we
when it comes to
can't talk
child
about
support.
that though. But we can't talk
No,
about
we can't.
that though, because then that means you got to be responsible and accountable. It's
Like
crazy.
I said, I was getting ready to say about child support. Like I was getting ready to say about child. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like you cut me off.
No, go ahead.
What I was about to say was, man, the child support thing. They use that. They use that a lot with when you. That's what I was getting ready to say. When you bring in the child support aspect of things, it's no longer like family. It's like a business now. And now you treat it like a business
Right.
because you're bringing the courts involved, and you can't we can't talk about it and fix it on our own. So you have to bring somebody in to make us do these things, and that's when it becomes a business, and it's not fun for anybody no more. It's like if you got to do that, then I don't even now. I definitely don't want to see you now. Like I just want to see my kids. I don't even want to talk to you because if you behind the scenes helping and paying bills and helping with the kids and doing things, and then it's not enough. It's not what you want it to be, and then you bring those people involved. You just making it complicated even more now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's not fair. How does it is out here as a black man to live and just day to day, just being seen as a black man outside, like you a target. You know, we don't hear about too much about other nationalities going through what black men go through.
You don't.
You know,
We don't.
and we don't even hear about the father. Like from to be honest with you, other nationalities, I feel like they're doing great. They don't get the sayings like all men when they talk about all men. I feel like they just talking about black men because I don't hear about the white man, on Hispanic man, the Jamaican man, all these other race nationalities of people. I don't never hear nobody talk bad about them. It's always the black man, you
Mm.
know. And it's like it makes us feel like does fathers matter because we're black and all we hear about is black, and it's not good. 9 times out of 10 when you talk about a black man, it's not good. It's not
Yeah.
good things.
Yeah.
And you know, other people might feel differently because they grew up in different areas and different places in life where they got to see all races, all nationalities, whatever the case may be, and they might not feel the same way we feel. But this is from our point of view, from a black person's point of view, living in a black neighborhood, being around black people majority of our lives. This is where we come up. This is how we feel. And
Right.
honestly, I feel like coming from where we come from, black men, we it's like we less and less people care about us. Like they don't uplift us. You know, they feel like we're supposed to be animals and we belong in cages and you know, they don't give us a chance, an opportunity, even fresh out of jail. You know, you got to work these trash jobs, and unless you got your own business or something. Like you get up with somebody and got connections with something to get your that. It's all about who you know. If you don't know nobody, then you're gonna be out here struggling. You might end up back in jail.
Yeah.
In most cases, a lot of black men end up back in jail. You know, because it's like you get them out here, and I feel like once you did your time, everything else should be wiped away. You should have a clean slate to start life over again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't feel like
Yeah.
it should trail you the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? The rest of your life, you known as a criminal. And you already did 30 and 20 years of your life in jail and come home and try to do right. And you get sent back because you're trying to figure out life, trying to navigate through life, and nothing is working. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a black man, as men, you know, I just feel like it don't seem like we get the respect that we deserve sometimes, like especially the good guys that's trying to, you know, be supportive of our families and, you know, raise our kids and uplift the community and people around us and things of that nature. We don't get the credit that we deserve, and we don't get the push that we need sometimes from our black women. You know, it's always putting us down and talking bad about us. Like lift us up, man. You know, you don't know how much just a little bit can help.
Yeah.
Somebody show they genuinely care and push you and help you, you know, strive for greatness. You never know what that could do to somebody. You know, just saying it, you know, it could do a whole lot. But hey, man, we live in a backwards world. This world is backwards, and it doesn't. A lot of things don't make sense, and this is one thing that don't make sense. So that's my take on if fathers matter.
Hmm. Yeah, my,
You got
my thing
anything else to say,
is
G?
a little bit. My thing is, man, if fathers didn't matter, then there wouldn't be such of a crisis where the families are falling apart and society is taking like 100 steps back. Like I don't care how you want to put it and how you feel about the father of your kids. He don't have to have a relationship with you in your nasty attitude, in your ways, whatever. It didn't work out for whatever reason. Whether it blew up and y'all went to separate ways because you hate each other, or hey, you just wasn't right for each other. But you got kids, and your children need a dad. They need that protection. They need the father. This crazy thing, I think is crazy too because females will you'll get with a guy, just an average guy, good guy. It didn't work out with him, but then you go look for a stepfather. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? You didn't work out with the baby daddy, but then you're gonna go and try to be like I'm gonna upgrade to somebody else and make him a stepfather.
Ain't that
And
just
it,
like moving on?
right, it's moving on, and it's like, but you complain about you can't get the best quality of men. It's like why would why would a man with no kids pick a woman with kids? He can just get a woman that doesn't have kids.
I
I don't
mean,
understand that. If you're not gonna work it out with the baby father, I
the way
mean, get your stuff together, and then get with a man that has something going on.
when you just said what you just said, was it the reason why she left the baby father that you referring to?
No,
You
no, no.
said get another man. Like, uh,
No, no, no. I'm
what?
just saying, if it didn't work out with your baby father, okay, fine. But then you go get
Right.
another man, and you want him to be a stepfather. And my thing is, you're not going to treat him
Mm. Any
any
better?
better. Any better? You're not going to treat him any better.
Mm.
Now, I'm not going. That's not all women, but generally, you have women who have some real anger issues. They have a lot of problems and issues from childhood or trauma. You need to seek counseling. Seek counseling. It helps. It's not because you're weak. It's because you need the help that you need. And stop getting your advice
It's a
about men from women. That's stupid. That's dumb as hell.
it's a lot of people walking around with unresolved issues in their lives and they projecting their problems on people that have nothing to do with why they feel that way. And that's
Yes,
another
very much
issue in
so.
society too.
Very much so.
Like you just said, childhood childhood trauma. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people walking around as adults right now didn't get the help, not trying to get the help, but projecting their attitudes and their anger towards people that have nothing to do with it. And it's sad, man. And it's a lot of bitter men and women out there
A lot of them, yeah.
that been molested and or didn't get the proper upbringing in life that they wanted, and they're angry at people. And I put it like that's another issue in society that people mental health, man. Like get the help. You notice you have a problem. People tell you 100 people tell you got a problem, and you still feel like you don't have that problem. And then you wonder why nobody wants to be with you. Nobody want to be around you. Nobody want to be friends with you. You just feel like you do everything right, but you don't do these things, and you don't want nobody to tell you you're not doing these things, and, and you project anger towards those people because you don't want to believe it, and so you go on through life being miserable, never having a man or a family that's or whatever you want out of life. You're not gonna get it because you're not dealing with your unresolved issues with yourself. You know, so that's all I got to say about that, man.
True.
But father should matter. Father
Yeah.
should matter, man.
Fathers matter, man. They freaking matter. They will always matter. Always.
Definitely. It
Always
takes
matter.
a father to have a kid too.
Yeah.
So it has to matter. You can't just kids wouldn't even be born if it wasn't for fathers. So it takes a father too. It's not just the mother. We play an important role. We carry the seeds for the baby. We
Yeah.
carry the babies too.
Yeah. Our
We
whole
the
damn
baby
life.
holders, man.
Your whole life.
You know what I'm saying?
Your whole life. You're carrying
Y'all complain about 9
your
months.
babies. Right.
You know what I'm saying? They complain about the 9 months, but we struggling with these badges too. That's why we out here messing with all these women trying to release these kids. I want somebody else to babysit. Get them out of me. They've been making me go crazy all day, man, playing with these kids, man. Shoot, we carry kids for
Wow.
life, man. That's funny. When they hear that, they're gonna die laughing, man. They're gonna be like, these fools are crazy. But it's true, man. 9 months compared to life. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That daycare. That's where that comes from, by the way. Yeah, but man, we out, man. I'm out. It's been a good day.
Yeah, man. So like,
I feel
share,
great, man.
subscribe, comment. Give us your comments,
I
man. Because
like I like
fathers
how you
matters.
start.
Do
I like how
fathers
you
do fathers matter?
starting to say it now. I like how you started saying it now. He heard me saying it in the beginning. He like, what is that?
Was what?
Now he want to be the first one to say it now.
What? Like, comment, share,
Like, comment, and
subscribe?
subscribe to the channel. No,
Man,
you
what is
said it
that?
wrong. It's
Man, say
subscribe
it
to
how
the
you want to
channel.
say it.
Like, comment, and subscribe. You don't supposed to say it like that.
You can say how you want to
That
say
ain't
it.
how you say it. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. He be like, comment, like, and subscribe. Hey, I'm trying to get him to watch other videos to see how I've done. And he just his own little twist on it, his old
The hell
twist.
you
He's
talking
showing your
about?
age, man. It's like, comment, and subscribe, not comment, like, and subscribe. You gotta say it in
Man,
that order.
subscribe, share, comment, like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just hit us up, man.
All right, man. I'm out.
All right.
Peace. Oh, baby.